When it comes to creative work, doing should come before thinking. Well, that's the advice by Jarvis in his book, Creative Calling. And that piece of advice was extremely difficult for me to swallow because for someone who thinks for a living, I've always believed in thinking before doing. For example, in almost all my projects, I would embark on conducting a series of research and then doing some planning, writing down what are the list of actions that I must take so that I could attain the objectives of the project itself. But for some reason, when I look at the projects that failed, that never even took off, I found out that for some strange reason, I was able to convince myself not to take action. And when I compared to projects that have taken off and have achieved a fair bit amount of success, at least, I found three key elements to be in place. And the three key elements are this. Number one, the project has a purpose. And more importantly, the purpose of the project, it's bigger than me. It's not just about me, but it's something that is bigger than me. Something that I know that is going to make an impact beyond just me. Number two, it's I would have a set of commitment. I would commit myself to taking a series of actions every day, whatever the case may be. So whether I'm sick, whether I'm tired, whether I have a back-to-back meeting, whether I wake up late, I wake up early, I will get it done, right? So there is a set of commitments that I would take. And then thirdly, I would have a series of what I call constructive habits. By the way, I wrote about that on my site, and it's one of my best performing article ever. And constructive habits are essentially habits that you form to help you take action on a particular thing so that it can help you achieve your goals. So why habits? Because habits are something that you will do without even thinking, right? So like, for example, when you wake up, you would brush your teeth, or for some of you, you may wake up and the first thing you do is you look at your phone, without even thinking, you just do that. And that is a habit. And so when I found that, there were times when I would sit down and I'll start thinking, and then I'll convince myself not to do the work. And that's when I run into trouble. And so that's why I set up a series of what I call constructive habits that will help me do it without even thinking. I wake up or I go to my desk and this is the thing that I will do. And when these three things are in place, the projects will almost always get off the ground, and they will always achieve a certain level of success depending on the research and the planning that have been put into it. So what are your thoughts? Doing before thinking or thinking before doing? Or is that even a valid question?